Hello, and welcome to Achievement Hunting 101. This is level 412. I am Big Ell, and with me I have KooshMoose.
Hello. Who gave you the keys to the castle?
Well, I'm using my ally ROG Pro thing. I'm hacking in.
Nice. I haven't heard your voice in a long time. It's nice. Nice to hear it.
Thank you.
Even with that crazy New York accent.
Whoa. Give me some coffee. Hello. What's in New York?
So, how you been?
I've been all right. I'm living the dream, as they say. My new job, believe it or not, I'm already there almost 11 months, so closing in on a year.
Oh, man, time flies. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I get crazy things there that I didn't get at my previous job, like, respect, appreciation. And I'm getting my first raise, so I get like yearly raises, which I did not get because I worked in a private practice, and I got no raises. So moving up in the world.
Congratulations.
And the funny thing is, with more money,
no problems.
I can buy more games, but no, I have no time. So
yeah, it's the way it works.
But what we do now is use money on things like house repairs and maybe a vacation is coming up. So trying to get less physical items, fewer physical items. Sorry, mental, and that's the way it is.
Oh, I'm familiar. As soon as you get the house, like, you got grown up things. You got to take care of the house. That's the worst part. It's like, I got a new house.
Never not an issue.
It's never nothing. Yes.
Yep. Never nothing.
And if it is,
we have a pool.
Oh, you have a pool too?
Yeah, we have a nice pool.
Okay.
We put so much work into it for something we use 2 months out of 12. It's really obnoxious.
No, see, that's why you need a friend with a pool. That is the way to work it. Yes, you have to have friends in the neighborhood to have the pool, so you don't have to maintain it.
I mean, my wife does most of it, to be honest. But like, gotta put chlorine. And we have this like little machine, like a Roomba that cleans the pool.
Oh yeah.
And his name is Fred, so we named him Fred.
And it's Fred at surface, or is he to the bottom too?
He cleans the pool. No, he swims across the bottom, climbs up the walls. Yeah, it's kind of really cool. But then you have to take it out, clean it out, spray it out, filter. Anyway, I wish I could do this from the pool.
Back in my day, the pool boys used to be dirty. You weren't supposed to clean them.
Unlike you, who plays video games in the pool, I don't want to mix electricity. Seems bad. But anyway, it's 2006 again. We have Halo coming out, Gears coming out. I'm excited for these things. It's a wild time.
Yeah. What's old is new again.
And with so many different games on the Xbox, this is what we're looking forward to. So many games.
Yeah, but hey, at least they're exclusive, right?
Totally exclusive and totally physical, right?
Physical, exclusive. What else has changed since last time?
I don't know, but my gaming group is almost done with Full Metal Furies, and we're looking to jump into Halo Campaign Evolved. I'll get that right one day. So I believe that they were nice enough to make it 4 players, because I know you're not a big Halo guy.
No.
Halo 1 and 2 were only 2 players. So like even on Master Chief Collection, 1 and 2 were 2 players, and then 3 and 4 and Reach and Beyond are all 4 players, but the first 2 were not. Probably didn't know. So now we can play the first game in 4 players.
Well, which is interesting, right? Because it's Combat Evolved, so it's like the remake of the first game, but now they're squeezing in 2 more people.
Yes, we need as many Master Chiefs as possible.
A full house.
I mean, to help to
4 of a kind.
Yes. carry the L. 2 more Halo achievements. They did add some quality of life, so now Master Chief can run, which they didn't have until later games.
Yes, I love the running part.
Yes, because
I do like the modern mechanics in Halo. Like when original Halo is just like, oh my gosh, it's just you can totally tell it was made by Bungie. It's the same guys that did Marathon, because I played it on the Apple, the Mac. So it was like, oh yeah, this is I can smell the DNA, right? But as soon as they added a jump, I was like, oh, this changes things. And once the controls became like standardized FPS controls, I was like, okay, this does change things a little bit, but still, I mean, I still know it's Halo, so I'm not going to enjoy it, but it feels better.
Huh. Yeah, so the crazy thing to think about it, that it's 25 years old now.
Yes. Wild. Yeah.
I remember playing it.
I don't like to think back like that.
Don't
it's a little scary when you think back.
And they already came out with the remake.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are, another one.
This one's gooder.
Actually, remaster was the other one, but this is something.
Well, the whole thought was like, oh, it's a remake, and now they can resell it and get money from PlayStation people and also Xbox people. But then they kind of like yanked it out, right? And I can't remember. Is this one going to the PlayStation? I cannot remember. Like,
I think so.
I know we talked about this before, and I know, but I thought they changed things up. But
I believe it is.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'll do a quick check, but
Google Foo. Yes, PlayStation 5 is.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So this is one of the ones that they they slipped it in, and it's gonna be on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Probably next Halo, not.
And you see the PlayStation logo on Halo, it just looks wrong.
It does look wrong. It looks like it's been hacked.
What does this AI? Yeah, so normally I don't look at achievement lists before playing it, but it's basically the same list that it always is.
Yeah.
There's going to be, beat it with all skulls and this and that, find every skull, beat every level, then some this and that. And there's going to be, there's a complete every achievement. Why? Why do you guys do this? It's going to be broken.
Because it's going to PlayStation. They have to include it.
Oh, shoot. You're right.
Yeah, so make it easy and don't have to have 2 separate lists. That's my guess.
And the picture of it is a trophy. Oh, my God. Halo people.
With a PS5 on it. That's so weird.
It's called Fully Evolved, and there's a trophy. It says Sony.
It says Pwned.
Do you know what lasso is?
I do. Light amplification. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's like hard mode. I forget exactly what it stands for. Skulls only.
It's legendary. All skulls on.
Okay. All skulls on. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. All skulls on.
I've only ever played the explodey head skull. I love that.
So yeah, the skulls include things like turning off invisible. You can't even see your hand on the screen. Like it's just, and you turn off the radar. It's all stuff to make the game impossible. It's hard enough with just legendary with everything working properly. But anyway, Wild West said he's going to help me go through the whole thing. So he totally told me.
But it's 4 players, so you're going to have 2 more.
Well, he's going to hack. He's going to be our 5th player.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
He's a doctor. He can.
It'll be Cortana.
Yes. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been fine. What have I been up to? I've been playing a lot of games.
Opening tabs.
There's stuff. The bean dive. So I kind of took part in the bean dive, and I figured I would do 10 games. And then when I did 10 games, it's like, well, that's not enough. So I went all the way up to 20. I think I mentioned this last time. I'm not positive. So bear with me, dear listener. I did 20, and I've just kind of been going back. I stopped at 20, and I turned it off, and now I'm in recovery mode. And so I went back, and I beat a couple games.
You're in recovery. You need some rehab.
My bean dive games that I've gone back and completed are, I've done 3 of them. The Legend of Fireball, which was a free game, kind of like a clicker game, but not really. There's a little bit of arcadey to it, which is more fun than the other ones, but still kind of a clickerish or idle-ish type game. Then I did Illa, a Frosty Glide. That's ILA : a Frosty Glide, which is kind of a voxel-based kind of like adventure game a little bit. And then Neva, which is a game that I'm going to talk about tonight. So, so I've knocked 3 off my list, and I'm trying to figure out what the next one I'm going to go for is from my dive, and it will probably be Chicken Run. I think I'll probably do Chicken Run next.
Chicken Run, huh?
Yes, Chicken Run Extraction. Yeah, Extraction. So it's kind of based off of the stop motion.
Is that like a game or like
Is it kind of a what game?
It seems like the era of like when that came out, that there was like the Game Boy Advance was probably out.
No. This is this is kind of like a 3/4 perspective, kind of an actiony game a little bit, but there's stealth involved.
Came out in 2000. Yeah. So
yeah.
The Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance.
But somehow they decided to make make a game in 2025. It came out in October of 2025. Yes. And it's not a bad game so far.
And you said $40, sign me up?
Actually, I won this one. I got this one for free.
Nice.
From the Outright Games Discord.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So I popped that on the tag, and I was like, hey, maybe I'll just pop that. Maybe I'll pop one achievement, and that'll, get me to go through and actually play it. So,
yes, looks like it's been on sale for as low as $15.99. That sounds more reasonable.
Yeah, I would recommend it for free. If you can get it for free, that's
really?
The best way to play it. Yeah, I know, shocking, right?
I imagine it would at least have some humor or something.
I haven't really laughed yet.
Okay.
But I was probably, doing the bean dive. I was rushing to just kind of get things in. And so I'm actually going to put time into it once I start playing. Yeah.
I recommend turning on subtitles because there's going to be some crazy accents.
Yeah, but then you do that, and there's a lot of extra U's on the screen, and it's just
they just take up real estate.
Yeah, there's so many new vowels. It's insane.
Okay.
I'll have to decrease the font size, I guess.
Bunch of U's. Why does chicken have a U in it? This is ridiculous.
2 U's. It's got 2 U's. It's so bizarre. But yeah, so that's what I've kind of been doing, I guess, is kind of knocking that thing out and then just going through and trying to figure out what to play.
Nice. So, Nate.
Yeah.
Have you heard the news today?
I haven't. What's the news?
The news today?
No, what's the news?
Well, after not hearing much about backwards compatibility in a long time, we got some news. Select original Xbox games will be getting achievement support in 2026 and will be made available to Xbox PC players. So that's interesting, definitely unexpected.
Now, I thought
looks like the first 4 games mentioned are Blinks the Time Sweeper, Conquer Live and Reloaded, Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge, and good old Fusion Frenzy. Now, notoriously has a horrible sequel.
The article from Xbox Wire actually says, through the power of Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Cloud Gaming, you can now play them on your Xbox console, cloud, PC, and handheld. So even though they're just saying they're on PC right now, let's see, it's making it available on PC, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, they've said that you'll be able to play it on everything. So, and they're bringing, like you were saying, they're bringing the achievements. Now, it'll probably be like retroachievements.org or .com, probably org. The one that I send you to the wrong White House, if you know what I'm talking about. So it'll probably be the inspects like your save file, and from that it can tell, oh well, if you're at this point in the game, it's this value in the save file. If you're at this point, it's this value, and so they'll probably do the achievements that way. So like as you progress through the game, so it'll probably be vanilla and boring, but at least I will now be able to remember what games I've played. That's a big problem with the OG games. So I can't remember if I played them or not because they don't have achievements. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm
so yeah, they'll show up in your collection on TA.
Yeah, right? I'm actually going to play Crimson Skies: High Road to Revenge. I had no reason to do it before.
I was going to ask. That was my next question. Are you going to play any of these games?
I played.
I'd like to say yes, but I don't know if I can.
I will definitely dip into them. Will I complete them? I don't know. I remember playing Conquer. Crimson Skies, I think I knew about, but never actually played. Fusion Frenzy, I swear I probably played it one time or two times when I had friends over, like which is like a party game, I think. And Blinks, I remember being excited for it, but I definitely didn't finish that game. I don't think I got very far into it.
Next question is, did we get any of these games on Games with Gold? Because I remember at one point we were getting them and I would just download them to get them. So there are, right? Xbox.
That's a good question. I wish I knew that ahead of time. So Blinks, Time Sweeper, because TA should mention if it's Game Pass, right? Or I'm sorry, Games with Gold. I don't.
Probably not. Probably not. On all the little.
No, maybe Fusion Frenzy was.
All right, well,
Fusion Frenzy. No.
I'll let you look while I talk about something else. I don't think any of these were.
Yeah, I don't think they were. And nothing.
Yeah, they got like some mech game.
Now I'm excited for some of the games I've always been, like every time we bring up that question of, okay, well, what if this were to happen? What game would you want? And of course, my answer was always Red Dead Revolver or PsyOps. Yeah, those would be great. However, those are not backwards compatible. Those games never made it to backwards compatibility, I believe. So I don't think they will be included unless they start bringing back, unless this whole operation also includes bringing some other OGs in. I don't know.
Okay. I do have Conquer Live and Reloaded here.
Yeah.
I sorted by Xbox 360 and original Xbox, which gets its own sorting on Xbox. There's Breakdown.
Oh, you're looking at your collection right now?
Destroy All Humans.
Okay.
Full Spectrum Warrior. Yeah, so I think the other popular answers you would get are Morrowind, Elder Scrolls, and Star Wars KOTOR.
Yeah, for some people.
Indiana Jones and the Emperor's 2. Yes, some people would like that.
Okay, Xbox 360 and original Xbox. Let's see.
The original Psychonauts, I've been meaning to play for, I don't know, 20 years.
Yeah,
that was good. Red Faction 2.
Yeah, Thug mentioned that one. That would be great. But I think that one's not backwards compatible.
It is.
Is it?
We got it.
It's on the cloud. Yes, that one should be. That should work.
Psychonauts.
I apologize for all people screaming at their car right now. Thrillville. I see Thrillville in my library.
Yes. Thrillville.
What else do I see?
So
Blinks, Conquer, yeah. Crimson Skies. I've got Crimson Skies. Well,
so far. And the interest, if you have the original disc, that should work, right?
I believe so. Yeah, that should work too.
You'll probably find those at your local store for like 99 cents, right? I don't know if the value of OG Xbox games has gone up like other systems.
Well, they're probably worth more than $1 now. So I have Breakdown. I also have Black. Right. I'm already in the R, so this won't take very long for me to keep going.
It's just hard to sort because.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a different background. Star Wars Jedi Starfighter.
Yep.
Is that like Battlefront? That one play?
I think we're going to get some good achievement lists. They're going to have to make them good. If it's just like beat the game,
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. If you're looking for like kill with only using this thing or kill only using that thing or do this on a Thursday, I don't know if that's going to be the case.
No.
I feel like it's going to be progression based. Like, oh, you beat level 3. Oh, you beat the game. That sort of thing. Maybe.
That would make me play them, so.
I mean, I will play them, just not all of them. I will play some of these games for sure to get the completion and just have it be on my tag. Honestly, I have such a hard time remembering what I've played sometimes for these OG games that just having it on my tag will really help me be like, oh, yes, of course I played that.
All right, so looking forward to that. So speaking of people that might be yelling at their car, one of those people might be Mike Pitch. And I don't know if you know this or not, because it was only mentioned briefly in the sports ballroom that you probably don't frequent.
I don't frequent that now.
But Michelle and I met Mike Pitch and his wife at a Mets-Phillies game.
I did see that, though.
You did?
I did, yeah. I saw that you guys met up.
We met up. For his birthday, his wife got him a round-trip bus ticket.
To get out.
They're in upstate New York now, but he's a Phillies fan from Philly or somewhere over there. And yeah, so they came, and Michelle and I gave them a tour of this Citi Field. But the interesting thing is that Michelle and I also had a concert to go to that night. And so we had planned on leaving halfway through the game anyway, because we go to a lot of Mets games, so it's not a big deal to leave one. And also they're horrible. So sure enough, it rained, and there was a rain delay. The good news with that is that we got to hang out with them for like an hour and a half. So,
and you didn't have to watch baseball while you're doing it.
And we didn't have to watch the Mets. So yes, that's a double positive. So we grabbed some food. And the Mets do something interesting. They have different egg rolls now, which sounds really random because it is. They have, yes. So depending on who they're playing, they have different egg rolls.
They did a Philly cheesesteak roll.
Yes, you nailed it. So since the Phillies were in town, the egg roll of the series was a Philly cheesesteak.
Was it good? So, I mean, are these quality egg rolls?
Okay. Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Because we have this place near us, a Chinese restaurant that does cheesesteak egg rolls. Like, just out of the blue. Like, it doesn't make any sense why they would do that, but they do.
Really?
And they're really good. And so I'm just like, oh, man, I already know what this tastes like at least around here. So I know that could be a really good egg roll.
Yeah, so throughout the year, they have something called the Verrazano, which is basically just a chicken parm egg roll.
Okay.
That they have year-round. It makes no sense. It sounds gross, but it's delicious.
It doesn't sound gross to me.
Doesn't sound gross?
No. I mean,
when you're used to a certain type of bread with chicken parm.
Okay.
And now you have an egg roll. It sounds weird. But.
Yeah. What would be weird is, actually now I was going to say something weird, and I actually think it sounds delicious. PBJ egg roll would probably be delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm having a hard time thinking what wouldn't be delicious.
Well, there was recently one that was not so delicious that caused a little controversy. Which is Cincinnati Reds came to town. So you want to guess what that is?
Cincinnati chili egg roll?
Yes, Skyline chili.
Skyline chili. Isn't that the one that's on like pasta or something?
I don't know, man.
It's out of a can.
Really famous. Really famous in Cincinnati. But it's kind of gross.
Well, I mean, not as gross as like the Taylor Farms egg roll. The Cyclospora flavor.
Ew, what's that?
But yeah, Skyline chili. So it was gross. You tried it.
Yeah, and sometimes they have the announcers try them on TV also, and they even said it was gross. So it wasn't just us.
See, I now
not gross necessarily, but just kind of bland and.
I now need to do a side by side of Skyline with like Hormel, and and just see what's up. Not to say that Hormel is like the tip top of chili, but as far as canned chili, that's the one I'm more familiar with. Is the Hormel with beans.
So I wonder if Baltimore comes to town. You know where this is going?
Yeah, it's got to be a crab
Old Bay.
Sounds good.
Old Bay. just
honestly, it'd be so good. Be so good, dude.
You're like, I'm down. Which leads us right into the game showcase.
Yeah.
What do you got? Anyway, it was great meeting Mike Bitch and his wife, and hopefully meet some more people in the community down the road. It was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's weird how people go to New York. It's like it's a hub for all kinds of nationalities and people. It's weird. There's
also a group of people that try to get to all 30 stadiums. It's a thing.
Nice segue.
They have a passport. And whenever you go to a new stadium, there's a stamp, and you can just stamp your passport with the date. It's a big thing now online. And you can get tchotchkes from each stadium, and it's called the Chase to 30. So some people get jerseys made up and like get a new patch whenever they go to a new stadium, or there's all kinds of ways to do it, but it's definitely a thing. And Citi Field is one of the more popular ones because it's known for its food and its atmosphere, where Yankee Stadium is kind of known for being drab and kind of lifeless. And this isn't a bias thing. This is a real thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even mind going there. Just not much going on. But they do have the history there in the Hall of Fame stuff, the Yankees. Which also leads us to the game showcase.
Well, I was thinking you were talking about people getting together.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, oh, that's a nice segue. And then I realized, oh no, you were actually going to sports.
Yeah. Because you're going to talk about a sports game for sure.
No, I was actually going to talk about Achievement Flexed.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were trying to flexway me.
I was trying to flexway you.
I bombed it.
Over to Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, that is
I don't
apparently...
have the arms that Elroy does.
Oh.
So I failed.
Well, apparently Achievement Flex is going on tomorrow. We're recording on Wednesday, 7/22, also known as July 22nd. And Achievement Flex starts on the 23rd, which is tomorrow, and it runs for 3-4 weeks, 3 or 4 days. So let's see, it goes from the 23rd until 6 p.m. or later on the 26th. So 1, 2, 3, yeah. So 4-ish days, of gaming and food and stuff. And hopefully, I know that they will be talking about it next week on the odd numbered podcast. I know they'll be talking about it there. And hopefully we're going to get like a little snippet to put in on this episode, but I'm not positive. But yes, that's Achievement Flex going on in Memphis, Tennessee. And if you don't know anything about that, you will know more about it next week for sure.
All right. I actually really look forward to everyone's stories about it, honestly.
Yeah, I imagine.
I can
good
only
stuff.
Imagine hilarity will ensue. And then maybe play video games as well.
I seem to remember like last year was the inaugural, and it was very low turnout because it just wasn't built up enough. And hopefully, I think they've got more people coming this year. I don't know if there's no listing on the site like the other one used to do, which I can't remember the name of now. Achievement Fest. Yes. That was the big one that everybody used to go to, and it's no longer being done. So that's why Achievement Flex became about. But yes, they don't seem to have a seating chart, so I don't know how many people are going. But we'll hear about that in a week for sure. And yeah, sounds like fun.
And I wonder what the game of show is going to be. Because I remember everyone, when Power Wash Simulator came out, they were all playing that. Which is mind-boggling to look, and that was 4 years ago already, July 2022. That's wild. It still seems like a new game. So everyone's going to be playing Power Wash 2 or something.
It's actually because I don't know if Inigo was actually going to make it or not. I can't remember. I was just listening. I'm a little bit behind on the podcast myself, and so I was hearing him talk.
I have to go to Achievement Flex. And,
I think they said they're going to be playing McPixel 3. Because he's never played McPixel 3. And so, yeah, I don't know if that's, I doubt that will be the game of the show, but that will be a game, possibly.
Okay.
Yeah. But back to the thing you
leads us to
yeah. Speaking of games, it's the game showcase, everybody.
Game showcase.
So, yeah.
Koosh,
so
what do you got to talk about?
What I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the Bean Dive, one of the games I mentioned was Neva. And Neva is made by developer Nomada Studio. That's the same developer that made Gris, if you remember Gris.
I do.
Yeah. It was this really indie game. It was being lauded at the time, Gris was. When it came out, like everybody was talking about it, and we didn't get it on Xbox. It came late to Xbox. And so when it came to Xbox, I bought it right away and played it. It's like, yeah, this game's really good. But there were some things I didn't like, just a little bit. Like I didn't like some of the puzzles. They felt a little bit like, ugh, by the end of it. I'm just remembering like these upside down ones or whatever, like in a later stage of Gris. So I was interested in seeing what happened with Neva. Neva looked great. It's about a girl named Alba, and it's a story of her and her wolf Neva. And the art style is similar to Gris. However, Gris was like a lot of it was red, and I don't want to say drab, but definitely more drab than Neva. Neva has like this forested world. And just everything's beautiful. You're running across this field at this one point, and it's just really pretty. And the game it's a platformer, just like Gris was, but a better platformer than Gris. Gris, had that one part where I was just kind of like, I don't really like this thing I'm doing. But at no point in Neva did I think, everything's great except for level, 5-3. I never thought that. I was just like, I'm having a good time. I like the progression, the story progression, and everything feels good. There's actually combat in this game, but it's very simplified. You just have an attack button, and you just kind of swing. That's all you can do. You can dash, and you will eventually get to command Neva. And Neva can, at one point, she attacks some things, and at another point she can kind of stun lock things, kind of like latch onto them and keep them from attacking. So if there's like 2 or 3 people attacking at the same time, you can lock one of them down with Neva and then focus on the ones that you're attacking. You have 3 health bars, or 3 hearts, if you will. When you take damage, one of those goes away. As you attack enemies and you score hits on them, you will build up to regaining a heart, or then get the next heart if you keep getting more. Keep hitting enemies more. So you can fill your health up that way. It's not super intensive, but I thought it was a really nice touch, and it felt like the right level of combat for this exploration game. It was never like Dead Cells or anything like that, right? So it was just this lower stakes combat that fit what the story they were telling better. So once again, this is the story of Alba and her wolf Neva as they're attempting to battle a dark corruption that's attacking the world. And this is all told without text, without voiceover. It's all told through animations and just kind of atmosphere. The corruption in this game reminds me of something that you would see kind of like in Moana, like how just the darkness kind of crept over things. But the way it corrupts the land is it's kind of plant-based, so it's kind of like The Last of Us. And the enemies that you fight are a little bit like Demogorgons from Stranger Things. So it's this weird kind of jumble of stuff, and but it's like a nature-based corruption that you're trying to fight. And when you kill enemies, you kind of release the corruption in them, and they become these pretty plants. Your goal is basically just to find the source of the corruption and end it. And while you're doing that, you're kind of doing these little platforming puzzles, and not really exploration so much, but platforming. There's a little bit of exploration in that there are these tiny little side paths that will take you to collectibles. And the collectibles are just like these little vases of flowers or vases of flowers. And they are kind of scattered throughout the game. You can always go to a checkpoint and go find them. As soon as you find them, there'll be like a little save thing on the screen. You can then back out, and it keeps the progress. So when you go to do cleanup, it's as painless as possible. I mean, the most painless would be go right to the collectible, but they do a good job of making that not so bad. Yeah? I think I had a question. Let's see. So once again, like Gris, there's times where you're kind of zoomed in, and there's times where you're really zoomed out. And it all just feels nice, and it's very pretty. Let's see. Oh, as for difficulty, you can play on, there's 2 difficulties. There's one which is just normal, which is how I played the game. And then there's story difficulty. I did play story difficulty. I'll talk about that in a minute. But when you do that, it makes the combat much easier. You can't die. So there's no health bar even. You just like get knocked back or whatever. And until you eventually kill the thing you're trying to fight, and then you can move forward. So if you don't like the combat, or if you're bad at the combat, or you just want to get through the game as quickly as possible, put it on story difficulty and go through it. The game spans 4 seasons, and there's a different number of collectibles per season. It's not always 4 or whatever. But once again, there's checkpoints inside of every one of those seasons you can go to for cleaning up. And there's also, in the version I have, I don't know if I bought a special version or if it was just an update or whatever, but there's a prologue to Neva. And so I waited until I beat the game to play that. The prologue tells the story of how Alba met Neva, and they, gained each other's trust, basically. And that prologue is significantly more difficult than the main game. The platforming is tougher. It's got tighter timing sequences. It's got different puzzles that you have to do. Like there's like these fade in, fade out walls, and the timing, the timing window for those is pretty tight. And the combat, for whatever reason, was tougher too. Like they kind of really cranked that up. So I actually, and there's no achievements in this prologue, mind you. I was just doing this just because I was like, oh, let's do everything in this game since I'm already done. I want to see the prologue. And as I was doing the combat, I ran into this one combat like 3 times. I wasn't able to pass it. And I was just like, you know what? This is a great time to turn on story mode and to be able to talk about that. So I did that, and I finished that one fight in story difficulty. And yeah, didn't take any damage. It was great. Finished that up. I don't know that it helped the platforming, but I did not turn it back off once I was done. And then I was almost done the game at that point. We're almost done the prologue. So I'm not really sure how much it changes the platforming, but if you're having problems, check that out. Maybe it'll make it more simple. But yeah, that is Neva. And if you liked Gris, Neva's better. I don't think anyone's going to say they liked Gris better than Neva. But yeah, and now Gris did come to Game Pass eventually. So Neva could as well. It's a $20 game. It's been on sale for $10, as low as $10. I think it's worth it at $10.
Yeah.
But if you want to wait, it could eventually come to Game Pass. We never know. Who knows? I mean, it's a different Microsoft than it was before, but it could potentially come to Game Pass. But yeah, fantastic game. I'm so glad I dove it. I'm glad the Bean Dive got me to put these things on my card. And that was one I was like, okay, I can finish this one in a certain amount of time. I took... TA says it's a 5 to 6 hour estimate, and I logged 9. That was I was backtracking for collectibles without using guides. just because I wanted to. I didn't want to just look at the guide to figure out where to go. And also I played the prologue, and I think it counted the prologue, but maybe it didn't. Because I was already done with all the achievements. I think the clock stops when you're done with achievements.
All right. Can a second player play as the wolf?
No.
Oh, man. Because in watching some of the video, it reminded me of some old game where second player could kind of, co-op.
Mm-hmm. No, like I said, the combat isn't that involved, and the platforming is not that involved. I'm trying to remember if you use Neva for
something you would like.
Yes, I mean absolutely. I knew from day one.
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to their next game. They've done 2 so far for the Xbox. I'm ready for the next one.
Do you think they'll get past 4 letters in the title next time?
Maybe not. Probably not. That might be their thing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that was Neva. So I only dived 1 game so far in July. And it's actually a game that Wild West talked about a few weeks ago on the show. It's called Flying Soldiers. And it's just a game where you take a bunch of birds and you have to place down things to get them from one side to the other. And, I added that to my collection. It showed up on RTDL. I started playing it. And then my daughter saw me playing it, said, "What's this?" And she took over and started playing it. I had no idea she'd be into like a management strategy type game like this, but she was. So that one was done. And since it's summer, she's not even really a gamer, but she'll play with people. She won't just pick up and play by herself. So Flying Soldiers was done, and I had gotten a game from East Asia Soft to review. Thank you, East Asia Soft. And it is called Secret Paws, Paws, Cozy Apartments. So it takes the trope of, messy apartment games like that. What was that moving game? Unpacking?
Unpacking or moving out?
I think no, not moving out. Unpacking. It reminds me of Unpacking. So, but you're not really organizing anything. It just reminded me of seeing a bunch of rooms. So it is a hidden cats game. But unlike any other hidden cats games I've played or have watched my daughter play more accurately, but sometimes she'll hand me the controller if she can't find the last 2. You rotate the room. I've never seen a 3D hidden cats game. Which is not to say they're not out there, but I haven't played one. So if you hit the bumpers, you rotate the room. So sometimes you can see a cat from one angle, but you can't see them all from one angle. So there's 4 different angles because you rotate around the room. So there's 100 cats in each level. And much like any hidden cat game, they're in drawers, they're in windows, they're sticking out of the couch, they're everywhere. And in each level, another interesting thing is you have to find a key to open the door to the next level. And there are infinite hints. And there's no achievements for not using hints. So anybody, even Elroy, can beat this game without using a guide. I mean, Elroy probably used a guide anyway because he's Elroy. But the achievements are all straightforward. It's just for finding all the cats in each level. The guy, once you use a hint, though, you have to wait, 20, 30 seconds before you can use it again. So you can't just keep spamming hints. But you'll probably find 90 to 95 of them naturally, and then you use the hints for the last few.
Is there any kind of audio clue like the Hidden Cats games do?
Not really.
Can I let you know? Okay.
There is music, and it's not it's not like some of these games that have one annoying repeating track. It's got multiple tracks and nothing is annoying.
Can you turn that off if you do happen to be annoyed by it?
Sure.
Okay.
You can always turn it on. And it just, it's like coffee talk quality music. It's like, I don't know. Is that called elevator music? What's that called? I don't know. Piano songs. Yes, it's straightforward. It's, like I said, bumper to rotate the screen. You got the triggers to zoom in and out, the Y button for hints, and the A button to find stuff. And it's very, very basic. The target audience for this game, you already know. I'm going to tell you it's for a kid, but you'll probably want to play it yourself.
Right.
If I have any downfalls with this game, it's number one, the title of the game. I was telling Koosh before, I'm surprised they don't have the word cat in there anywhere or hidden. Because say you went to the Microsoft store and typed in hidden cats, I'm not sure if it's smart enough to find this game for you. I haven't tried myself, to be honest. But it's called Secret Paws. It's a nice pun. But if you saw this in the store, you might not know what the hidden cat game. The second issue is that while the game is only $5, most of these hidden cat games are like $2. And it doesn't really change anything other than, like I said, it's 3D instead of the usual one big screen, 2D screen that I usually see. It doesn't really, rewrite the genre too much, but it is a different take on it. But my 13-year-old daughter loves it. She loves cats. She'll play anything with a cat. And I think that's a thing. Just people love cats. The amount of cat T-shirts I see and videos, it's definitely a market.
I mean, there's about 500 cat games on the Xbox. I mean, there's a lot of them because
there's a market.
The baby game market has latched on to cats as well. But there's some. This one looks like a good game. I mean,
I wouldn't call it a quick completion or anything like that. I mean,
exactly, that's what I mean. It's like it's not an achievement game to go in that's going to have 4 additional updates that come along. No. It's not one of those games. This is an actual game. I mean, the TA says 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, that's about. I mean, that's a fair length for something like this. It's probably closer to 3.
Absolutely, this is like something you play before bed. You want to wind down after a rough day.
We don't spam the A button. We actually try to find the cats, and sometimes they're in fun places like the water faucet, and then you'll hear like a meow. You do hear some sound effects, but I don't think they're in sound effects, so to speak.
Yeah, it makes more sense for like the hidden cats games, like literally hidden cats, like Santa's Workshop or whatever. Those ones, they absolutely, as you're scrolling along these really big images, like to have a cat make a noise as you get right near them, or it's on the screen but you don't see it, that's a big help. But this type of game where it's 3D and you're just kind of rotating, it wouldn't really work so well. But the hint system sounds nice. The fact that you can, if you're stuck,
you could do it at any time, and then you'll see like a little outline of it flash. It doesn't exactly tell you where it is. You still have to rotate the screen to find it.
Now, here's one question, and it's probably, I could probably guess, but let's ask. The ultimate achievement is find, Legendary Cat Hunter. And is that this game? Yeah, Cozy Apartments. Because there is one other Secret Paws game, and that's Cozy Offices. But this game, the last achievement is called Legendary Cat Hunter, and it's for finding all the Catlees, Catlees.
Yes.
Is that different than a cat?
So I have not completed this game yet, or we haven't completed it.
Okay.
And as far as I've seen, it's just a green cat. There's one green cat in every level. As opposed to
okay.
They turn green instead of purple. And you know what's funny?
Okay.
This achievement has tracking. So I have 35% towards finding all the Catlees. So as far as I know, it's just like one of the random cats is a Catlee.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't think it's like those hidden cats where there was like the ones with the names.
I definitely like these types of games, and I'll put a price watch on it.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to say that $5 is too much. Like I said, it's not. It's really not.
Yeah, it's more of a.
There's.
It's more of a. When it goes on sale, I'll buy it, and then that'll give me a reason to go do it then, as opposed to just.
It's really there's nothing wrong with the price. It's just there's a bunch of $3 games.
Yes.
In the same genre, and with all else being the same, you might choose the cheaper one. So maybe East Asia Soft should have made it $4, $3.
It seems that when it goes on sale, the other game when it went on sale, the low price was $4, so it drops by $1. So it's also $5, but on sale for $4. So,
all right, well, it's a nice. I mean, it's definitely cozy. The words in the the title.
No, I mean, like I said, I like these types of games. I see it looks quality. It does not look like an achievement.
Oh God, no.
Cash grab. No. You have to work a little bit for your achievements, and I like
exactly.
That. So this is absolutely the type of game I would wind down with at the end of the day.
And it's not annoying. I imagine some of these games you can't use hints at all, or limited hints, but you could use as many as you want, like I said. But you just have to wait for a cooldown whenever you use one.
Oh no, I spoke too soon.
What happened?
I don't mind it because this is still a fun game that you play for fun. The first game in the series, Secret Paws Cozy Offices, did have an update.
Really?
A game update, and it was for 1,000 gamer score. So, but hopefully it added more levels. Yeah, open a cupboard in the waiting room of Office 1, Office 1, Office 2. Well, we just we won't talk about that.
No. I mean, no. East Asia Soft usually does like one update. That's what they've been doing.
Do they normally do one? I haven't played enough of their games.
Yeah, I remember they updated a bunch from 1,000 to 2,000. They haven't really messed with more than that, from what I remember.
They don't go crazy. They don't go overboard.
The other thing I forgot to mention is this game is randomly play anywhere. So you can, if you're like me, bring your laptop.
ROG. Yeah,
you bring your ROG. Yes. Or I'm actually going on vacation in a month or so, and this is a perfect achievement streak game. Not that I think about these things while I'm on vacation.
No.
Never.
But it would be nice to play that when you're at the beach.
No, at the beach, I'm looking for real buried things. Like my children.
I'm going back through East Asia Sauce catalog, and I do see a bunch of games with 2,000.
With 2,000,
not all of them.
Yeah, they updated a bunch at once, like Red Death and those type of games.
But most of these East Asia Soft games are legitimately games. They're not like some of these other achievement.
I love East Asia Soft. They've always done well by me. I like their games. Yeah. They're not too difficult. They're not too easy.
Yeah, it's a nice trade-off.
Yeah. Well, thank you, East Asia Soft, for the opportunity to review this game at Secret Paws Cozy Apartments. And I need to find a couple more games to dive before the month is out. Oh, actually, I haven't mentioned that the person that came up with bean diving, Bean Potter, has joined our Discord. So
I feel like he's been on here before, but yeah.
Well, he's back.
Yeah.
I think because we have cool things on our Discord, like showing when a game gets new achievements, the title updates, the channel we have, and the games list channels we have. I think he liked that.
Nice.
We have all the fun stuff in our Discord. Our Discord's still rocking and rolling.
It is. I mean, it is, it's a smaller community than some others, but it is nice to have a consistent...
Everyone knows each other.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's small enough that everybody kind of knows each other that talks. I think we have some lurkers. I'm not sure. That's fine. But you can also just speak up, and that'd be cool too.
I mean, we even have a channel dedicated for when games are removed from the store and or servers are going down, which is helpful for some people.
Yep.
Which is probably the brainchild of Koosh.
Koosh. I don't remember how we did it. We put it up basically just so we could not annoy people that don't care about such things, like chasing Game Pass games when they leave. So we kind of pulled it out of general and kind of stashed it over there. And a lot of people go there and like to be first to post stuff. So that's always fun.
I mean, that's basically Super Bob's job, is to let us know about that.
I wasn't going to name names.
I think he's Super in Bob every Discord known to man, and he just...
Yes, I mean, he has a purpose in life, and he is going for it on every server that he can. And that's cool. So thank you, Super Bob, for that. And other people just kind of fill in stuff too, like the Game Pass comings and the Game Pass goings, and also just the surprise delistings and hard delists and all that fun stuff. So yes, it's awesome to have a community of achievement hunters that care about such things that no one in their right mind would know about unless you were into this hobby. So good time to have people that have like hobbies.
Yeah. And I like that there's different types of achievement hunters, even still. Even though there are some games that go overboard with their triple stacks and their 5,000 gamer scores, it is nice to play a easy game as a palate cleanser in between a longer project.
Yeah, so I see the appeal. Like what happened today, I went in and I looked, or I guess it was last night, I was looking at my updates and I saw that, number one, I like these free idle clickers. They're short experiences. I saw Idle Wizard got updated to 3,000 gamer score. So I went in, I was like, oh, what do I have to do this time? Oh, just launch the game. Okay. So for Idle Wizard, I got 2,000. It took me all of 2 minutes to launch both games, the Xbox One stack and the Series stack. But yeah, there's all types. That's kind of the where I go for the what we're calling baby games or the gamer score stack games. I just do the free ones. I don't really spend money on those anymore unless I'm itching for that type of gameplay that they're providing, and I haven't seen too many of those. I've just been ignoring the thing that has like multiple stacks. I've just kind of been ignoring them, and hopefully someone will bring a good one to my attention. But for the most part, yeah, that is the type of achievement hunter I am. I'm just not going for that easy gamer score anymore. I'm just playing for fun now.
Yeah, My Little Pony was just for fun, for sure. Barbie, it's just for fun.
Hey, I love my Barbie games. I just finished the My Little Pony game on PC, which was free. And that was fun.
But you're a brony. We've discussed this.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's just something fun about having to explain why you play that game. And that is why I play those games, because it's fun having to explain it.
I mean, I don't know of anybody that would ask you things like, hey, Koosh, how come you've played My Little Pony but not Portal 2? No one I know would ask that.
Someone that I worked with 20 years ago.
Do it on purpose.
He said, I saw on Discord that you're playing My Little Pony. He's like, anything for gamer score, right? And I was like, yeah, you nailed it. And he's not a gamer score guy.
That's funny.
It's funny. He used to actually work for Unreal. So he was around when they were making Unreal, the original game for PC. So he was working with them, and Cliffy B and all those guys. So it's fun because he's a web programmer now. So it was just like a pretty cool thing. I walked in on day one at this job and see this guy with this Unreal mouse pad. I was like, oh, I played that game. And he's like, oh, I worked there. Like, okay, you beat me. You've got more gamer cred than I do. But yeah, he is not an achievement hunter, but he thought it was interesting that I was playing a My Little Pony game.
Well, gotta be honest, buddy, I found it a little interesting also. And you don't play more. So I look forward to reporting back in 2 weeks with Halo Combat Evolved stuff.
Yeah.
I really hoping for a smooth launch because 343, Halo Studios doesn't have the best reputation. Everyone remembers the Master Chief Collection launch was not great. The Halo Infinite launch was not great. So, hoping for the best.
Well, worst case, they normally figure these things out within like a week, right?
Yeah, totally. Not 2 years later. No, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I just want the game playable for players without having to sometimes just to work at getting 4 people in party, and just let us get in easily and play. And the gameplay will be fine. Everything else will be fine. Just hope there's no hiccups along the way.
Yeah, I mean, they can't be worse than like Ubisoft's browser stuff. Like we were just playing the Division 2 the other night, and we were trying to figure out how to start a raid. And it was like, how do you start a raid? Am I in the raid? Do I know? Like, what are we doing? And it was a real big cluster. Hopefully, they've got some UI experts making that work with Halo Campaign where it's not horrible. I'm thinking back to some Assassin's Creed games that were just horrible as well. They were the worst. They were the worst with the online stuff, and I think they're literally the worst. I think Microsoft does not have a candle to that. But yeah, we'll definitely have to hear from you talking about that. Why don't I go through the Game Pass stuff real quick? Let's see. I think we left off July 19th. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I'm sure Wild West is going to play it also. So I know he's a Halo fan, so you'll sit here and be like, yeah, cool.
So the last time we talked Game Pass, I think we got to July 19th. So we'll just kind of run down the list of what's happened since. July 20th was Planet Crafter, a sim management game, I'm guessing. July 22nd, Tears of Metal, hack and slash. That should be out today. I don't see that though. Shift, SHIFT, at midnight is Ultimate PC. It's a horror-ish management game. I don't typically like these. So someone else is going to play this and talk about it if it is worthy of it. July 23rd. I just picked this up on sale, so you're welcome. Hell is Us, coming to Ultimate Premium and PC. So that should be out hopefully tomorrow, and I can actually play it. July 28th is Halo Campaign Evolved for Ultimate and PC.
Never heard of it.
July 30th, Mistfall Hunter for Ultimate and PC, and that is an action role-playing game. It looks like it could be okay. July 31st, Corsair Cove, Ultimate PC. I don't know much about this. I feel like this is a management game by that name. Let's take a quick look. Of course, Corsair has to do with shipping. So yeah, I think this is a management game where you're managing a cove of pirates and such. August 4th, we're jumping into the beginning of August here. Beast of Reincarnation, which is a very cool Pokemon game.
Really?
And it's an Ultimate PC release. So Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass PC. And it is, of course, not a Pokemon game, but it is by the makers of Pokemon, which is not showing here, and I can't think of the name of it because I never actually played a Pokemon game. Game Freak. Yeah, Game Freak.
Oh, yeah.
You know, people are screaming, and I apologize.
Like pitch.
Yeah. August 4th, also getting Heretic and Hexen on Game Pass PC. And for leaving Game Pass, we have Back to the Dawn, which is a role-playing 120 to 150 hour game.
Oh, let me start quickly.
Yes, just dive right in. You were looking at something to dive, that's the one. Then Celeste, which is a platformer, 8 to 10 hours. I think that's with the accessibility options. I understand that it's it could be a difficult platformer.
Yeah.
Then there's Crusader Kings 3, which is a strategy management real-time game. That is on the Xbox. It's also on Windows. There's a stack. They are extremely long games, 181 to 240 hours for the Windows version. And one achievement on the Windows version might require reverting to a prior version. So yeah.
Next.
Yeah, exactly. Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord. Sorry, I need to clean my glasses. That's a role-playing strategy hack and slash management real-time kitchen sink game. 200 plus hours with 3 unobtainables. Then there's My Friendly Neighborhood, which is a first-person shooter survival horror. I don't really think there's shooting in that game. I think it's mostly just first-person survival horror. It's 10 to 12 hours. Then there's Rain World, which is a platformer, a 100-hour plus platformer. That's crazy. And then there's Sniper Elite Resistance, third-person shooter, stealth, 24 to 33 hours. And it is from developer Rebellion, so it has the typical Rebellion DLC scheme where they charge you a lot of money for a few achievements. multiple times. Then there's Whiskerwood Windows, which is a sim management game, about 25 hours. I think there's only one completion at this point on TA, and the person took about 25 hours to do it. Let's check what it looks like today. Still one person. Yep. But it has 3,219 starters. That's interesting. The number 2 person is at 97 hours. Very interesting. Wow. Okay. There might be a story behind that. I don't know.
Seems legit.
I don't know about that. So, but those are that's your Game Pass news, the comings and the goings.
All right. And finally, in Brag Camp,
ooh,
we have a pair of real-life brags that are better than any achievements. It is the 25th wedding anniversary of both Elroy and his wife, Kelly Kelly, as well as What the Fug and his wife, Mrs. Fug. So congratulations to both of those couples. 25 years.
And
putting up with Elroy and putting up with the Fug.
Exactly. That was the big accomplishment.
And that is a tremendous accomplishment. All right, so I look forward to next week hearing about Achievement Flex, Halo. There's fun video game stuff on the horizon. And it was a pleasure doing this with you, Koosh. Hopefully the band will be back together in 2 weeks, all 3 of us.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
Indeed. All right. Thanks for joining us, and class dismissed. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.